Hello everyone, my name is Abhijit PP. I'm a student of Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering from the CSE department. Today we are going to discuss about the topic on Hydel power plant. So what is Hydel power plant? Hydel power plant is nothing but which generates electricity through water. Before moving on to the topic, we will know what is renewable energy. Renewable energy is the energy that comes from the natural sources that are replenished faster than they are consumed. Some examples are solar, wind, and hydropower. Hydropower comes under the renewable energy as it uses water as its source. Moving on to working of hydel power plant. Hydroelectric power plants generate electricity by converting the kinetic energy of moving water into mechanical energy and then into the electricity. If we discuss it step by step, water flows through a pipe called penstock into the plant. A penstock is nothing but which allows the flow of water from the reservoir to the plant. Second, the water spins the blades of a turbine. The turbine spins a generator which produces electricity at last. Some essential elements of the hydroelectric plants: catchment area, dam and reservoir, spillways, penstock and powerhouse. We are going to discuss about these things in the next slides. This is the outsketch of a dam which consists of a path called penstock, spillways, a generator, a control gate and a reservoir. Catchment area. It's an area where the dam is constructed across the river so that the water is stored behind the dam. The whole area behind the dam draining into a stream or a river across which the dam has been constructed is called catchment area. Dam and reservoir. The dam is constructed on a large river hilly areas because the dam can only be constructed in the areas of hilly. To ensure sufficient water storage at height, the dam forms a large reservoir behind it. The height of the water level in the reservoir determines how much potential energy is stored in it. Spillways. Spillways are which allows the excess of water to flow to a storage area away from the dam. The spillways are used when the water level in the reservoir rises. The stability of the dam is endangered. To relieve the reservoir of this excess water, a structure is provided in the body of a dam or close to it. This safeguarding structure is called spillway. A penstock, as we discussed before, a penstock is a huge steel pipe which carries water from the reservoir to the turbine. Potential energy of the water is converted into kinetic energy as it flows down through the penstock due to gravity. Control gates. From the name itself, we can get to know that control gates is a gates which control the flow of water. Water from the reservoir is allowed to flow through the penstock to the turbine. The amount of the water which is to be released in the penstock can be controlled by a control gate. When the control gate is fully open, maximum amount of the water is released through the penstock. Powerhouse. Powerhouse is a building in which turbines, generator and auxiliary units are housed. Talking about the generator, a generator is nothing but is mounted on the powerhouse and is mechanically coupled to the turbine shaft. When the screen, the picture shows a surge tank. A surge tank is a vital component of a hydropower plant that stores water and reduces pressure forces when large amounts of water accelerate. It protects the penstock from a hammer damage. A picture which is shown in the right side is an inlet valve. A hydroelectric power plant, also known as a main inlet valve or a turbine inlet valve, prevents water from flowing to the turbine when it's not operating. Installed between the penstock and the turbine spoiler case. Function: stops the water flow from maintenance and closes automatically in an emergency. Talking about the advantages, water source is available in plenty, no fuel is required to be burned to generate electricity. The downstream water from the turbine can be used for irrigation, oath. No problem with regards to the disposal of ash in case of thermal power plants. The problem of emission of polluting gases doesn't exist. Hydropower doesn't produce any greenhouse effect, acid rain, etc. Plant is highly reliable and its maintenance and operation charges are very low. Hydroelectric power plant has a great life and can easily last 50 years or more. The efficiency of plant doesn't change with age. Now talking about some about disadvantages, the capital cost of plant is very high. The gestation period of a hydro project is quite large. The gap between foundation and completion of project may extend from 10 to 15 years. Power generation is dependent on the quantity of water available, which may vary from season to season and year to year. Plants are often far away from the load center and requires long transmission lines to deliver power. Thus the cost of transmission increases. Now some applications of hydropower plant. The basic application is to generate electricity. Hydropower plants can provide immediate power to the grid during electricity outages. It can control flood. Tourism hydropower plants can enhance tourist areas by creating pedestrian paths around reservoirs and bicycle paths around the dams. This was all about Hydel power plant. Meet you in next video. Thank you very much.